let's make a quick video talking about the Eagles and the Vikings on Sunday. All in all, every single week it's almost the same thing when it comes down to how the Eagles can win any game, really. It's just a matter of, regardless of injuries and regardless of just everything, they just have to play a full game. They have to play the best that they can for 4 full quarters, a full entire game. If they can do that, they can win the game. And I know that the Eagles this season and majority of last season have looked like more of a second half team compared to in the first half. They've always seemed to struggle, as opposed to 2017 when we used to do really good in the first half. So it's kind of stupid, and it's really irritating having to compare multiple seasons with one another. But with last year compared to this year, the amount of comparisons, and mind you, we played this very same Vikings team last season, the same year that we beat them in the championship game, albeit with a different quarterback on their part in Case Keenum, and, of course, Nick Foles in our part for the Eagles. So, I mean, looking back at these two games, these two teams, the biggest difference was quarterback and injuries for both teams. Eagles had more injuries, but the biggest change for the Vikings was Kirk Cousins being the quarterback. And we almost won, despite getting basically blanked in the first half. We almost came back and won. If we had maybe 2 more minutes, we probably would have won, but we didn't. That's the biggest thing. This game, really, we got to look towards giving the ball to Jordan Howard a lot more. And moving forward, because we all like Miles Sanders. No one's saying that we don't, but it's just, he's a rookie. You know, he's not going to be Saquon Barkley his rookie year. No one's going to be as good as Saquon was, or as good as Ezekiel Elliott, Todd Gurley, Le'Veon Bell. Not everyone's going to be that good. And I do enjoy watching him play, and he's great catching footballs out of the backfield. But trying to run him, he dances too much, and he needs time. I mean, there's always that sort of thing when it comes down to just rookies in general, sitting them and letting the other guys, the veterans, play more and let them learn from it. That's the biggest thing you saw with people like Aaron Rodgers from Brett Favre, and a little bit of that with Daniel Jones and Eli this past year. I mean, though it was only 2 games, but still, you know, that kind of thing could definitely benefit a quarterback. Carson Wentz didn't have it, Dak Prescott didn't have it, but they're both turning up very fine with their teams. And now, with injuries and everything, all that aside and everything, it's just Eagles' defense needs to step up, just like they did against the Jets, just like they did against the Packers when they needed it to happen. When it needed to happen, the Eagles managed to make a turnover, get to Aaron Rodgers, get some, do whatever, and they managed to get out of it. It didn't happen often. And, I mean, it's kind of the same with the Super Bowl, where it was more of both offenses, whether they scored or not, the defense needed to step up at one moment. This game, in my opinion, is going to come down to that one moment, whether it's a 4th down and goal at the very end of the game, this very end of the first half, or at some random point in the game. Some sort of defensive stand is most likely going to win this game for the Eagles, and I feel like they can do it. They just got to deal with Dalvin Cook, Adam Thielen, and they got to get into Kirk Cousins' face. We all know Kirk Cousins. We played against him for so many years. He's always been that quarterback that's destroyed us, especially when our team wasn't great in 2015 and 2016. We just got to get to him. Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, Vinny Curry, all these guys on the defensive front, they need to get to him. And if we need to, throw in some more blitz packages with safeties, linebackers, whatever, to try and get to him when they're passing the ball to him. Because that's the biggest thing, in my opinion, when it comes down to this game. The Eagles, they'll win this game by a score of 27-24. It'll be a close game, a well-fought game, but I think the Eagles both need this game and are definitely good enough to win this game. They just got to play like it. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. Hopefully, I'll probably stream it, so if you guys need an outlet to hear the game, I'll be here. I'll see you guys then. Fly, Eagles, fly, and have a good day.